comments will appear here, here, building audience, waiting for people, 2, that's good. Still waiting for people. Hi, sister. Love you. I'm in my tent. See, my blue tent. Three people. Somebody's trying to call me in the middle of a live. I'm going to have to ignore you. I'm sorry. Okay, so day 5 was fun. I went to the Dismal Swamp Park in North Carolina. Oh, by the way, I crossed over into North Carolina. Yay! I posted a couple pictures. I didn't take a lot of pictures of a lot of things because I was walking on the side of Highway 17 for a lot of the day, and there just wasn't interesting things to take pictures of. But there are a few, and I posted some from yesterday that I was too tired to post yesterday. So I guess I haven't planned out my day-to-day sleeping arrangements good enough. Yesterday I had to stealth camp in the woods, and today gas station attendant is letting me pitch the tent in the field behind their gas station. I'm headed west, or at least the plan is to head west from here tomorrow on 158. I am in the town of South Mills, North Carolina. And from what I can tell on the GPS, there is nothing. There's no campsites. There's barely any trees to sleep in or anything like that. So if anybody would like to call anything along the way within around between 7 and 10 miles from where I'm at on 158 and try to find me a place to crash, can be behind a gas station again, or in a welding shop, or in somebody's backyard. I don't care. But if y'all can make that work, that'd be awesome. If not, I'll find a place. I'm not worried about it. There was a really cool trail. I was on it yesterday. The Dismal Swamp Canal Trail. And it ends about, I don't want to lie to you, but I think it's about 2 miles before the state line of North Carolina. So after that, there's a nice wide shoulder on 17, about 8 feet, so I could get way away from the cars. Well, that shoulder shrinks and shrinks and shrinks and shrinks until basically there's the edge of the road, the edge of the lane, and then just a 45-degree angle slope down to the mud. So I walked 5 or 6 miles, wishing that my left leg was shorter than my right leg. I'm sure Molly felt the same way. She kept trying to pull me down the hill. But once I got past the state line and another mile or so, then we came across the North Carolina version of the Dismal Swamp State Park. So we checked that out. No camping. I was hoping we could camp there. In total, I would probably walk 7 miles, 8 miles to get there, and I really wanted to camp there. One of the guys that worked there, I think all he did really was drive the golf cart thing to empty the trash cans. He said that they don't check the trails at night, so if I went out on one of the trails and crashed, they'd probably never know that I was out there. But So I started walking the main trail again, and it was just like the one in Virginia, right next to 17 on one side of me and the canal on the right side of me. So no place to camp. So I walked and walked until it was gone. The trail completely ended, and it ended on a road that came off of Highway 17 and went into this small little town. So I walked about 12, 13 miles today, ish. I got dinner at the gas station here. They have really good chicken, believe it or not, for a gas station. And the lady said, "Yeah, there's nothing around here. We could take you down to the next town further south. It's another 15 miles south." She actually offered to go get her boyfriend's father's truck to come carry my stuff and carry me down there so I could have a hotel. But she wouldn't be able to come get me tomorrow and bring me back, so I would have had to walk 15 miles back north before I was even right back where I started today. So I declined, and the other woman said, "Well, you can just pitch a tent out back in the field if you want." And that works for me. It's going to be cold, but I got Molly and I got a sleeping bag, so I'm good. Right over there, I don't know if you can see through the mesh, is the gas station. And it's a safe little town. According to the lady, she said I wouldn't have anything to worry about back here. Directly behind me, about 15 feet, is the canal, so nothing can sneak up on me from that side. And then the road's out there by the gas station, and to my right over here is looks like an abandoned church of some type. So, Marie, I'm here. Love you too, sister. Love you, buddy. Love you, William. Yeah, there's not going to be any official places I can stay, but Karen Green tried to get me, she tried to call a fire department for me today, but they wouldn't answer their phone. Maybe it was too late in the day when she called. Excuse me, picking my nose. That's gross in front of 25 people. But yeah, there might be something out there. I'm not too worried about it. At this point, I'm not really beyond knocking on people's doors and asking them if I can crash in their yard. Really good day. My feet hurt. They were sore this morning, and then around lunch, it was like the pain just went away. And I walked until maybe 2 or 3 with almost zero pain in my feet or my legs. And about an hour before I got here, my back started aching really bad because I'm constantly like twisting and contorting to keep the honey badger wheel straight. There's nothing really wrong with the honey badger wheel itself. I think I have way too much weight. I need to go through it again and just see what I can absolutely get rid of. But it's like everything I pull out is like, no, I'm going to need that. Like the heaviest stuff I have is the sleeping bag, my clothes, the tent, the dog bed, which I guess she could do without, but it's really only a couple pounds. I don't know. Dog food. I could find a backpack for her and make her carry her own food. I don't know. I love you too, honey. Let's see. Anybody else saying anything? Just another test. It sure is. Thanks for reminding me, honey. Hey, Joey, great job. Thank you very much, Sandra. Awesome. Just let me know tomorrow's route. Tomorrow's route's going to be down 158, to my knowledge. Unless somebody says, hey, there's a better way to go. 158 is, like, from here, it's about a mile down the road from here is where I get on it. And 158 is, like, straight west. If you go to the Google Maps and put in from my current location, from this town, South Mills, to Concord, that's the road it puts me on, is 158. Hang in there, buddy. I'm going to. Thanks, Connor. You will get used to it. Yeah, I hope so. What's up, girl? Where you at, buddy? Uh, South Mills, North Carolina. No, don't get rid of stuff. It'll get better as you go. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah, so it was a pretty good day. The second part of the trail was really pretty. The first part I went through in Virginia was just a straight arrow road. You could tell it used to be a road. It still had the reflectors and the yellow line painted down the center of it, and the trees were pretty. This one today, it looks like there was never a road there, but they did pave it. It was about 8 feet wide, and it would like wind through trees and get real close to the canal, and there's some picnic tables and benches and stuff, so we could sit there and look at the water do nothing, because it doesn't flow, it just sits there, and it's black, so you can't see into it very well. Molly again is trying to kill every squirrel she sees. She has not gotten anywhere near any of them. No, Marie, don't worry. Meant to say, what's up, Joe? Voice text. Yeah, I understand. But it's been a pretty good day. My spirits are still high about the whole thing. I'm sure once my body adjusts to all this walking, I'll feel better about it. There are moments in the day where, if I could teleport home, I would. But for the most part, I'm doing good. I'm sure you can understand there's just this huge feeling, this huge overwhelming feeling of how many more miles I have to walk. That at this point, you don't see an end in sight. I'm still at the very beginning, so it's a very overwhelming feeling. But I know that the further I go, the more pride I'll have about how much I've accomplished, and the less the miles in front of me will seem so long. So I just got to keep that in my head. No, Molly hasn't chewed any holes yet. I think she's too tired to do that every day. In fact, here she is right now. Poor girl is out. Hey Todd, how's it going, man? I'm not sure how close I'll get to Statesville. I'll have to check the map. If these people are nice enough, I'm gonna get up in the morning and go have breakfast in the same little restaurant part of the gas station. And like I said, it's pretty good food. The one lady sat with me for a good 45 minutes trying to figure out where my next spot should be to go. The same woman that offered to go get her boyfriend's dad's truck and help me move my stuff, but like I said, that was 15 miles out of the way. Let's see, how did I sleep last night? It was very cold. It was very, very, very cold. Molly and I tried to get into the same sleeping bag, but it's not big enough for both of us. So tonight I kind of made her a sleeping bag out of my jacket, and she's not getting in this one with me. I woke up and my eyelashes were frozen together, and the whole top of the tent was stiff with ice. And it's supposed to be 2 degrees colder tonight, which I don't know if I'll feel that, but at least I won't have the dog all up on me, waking me up every 5 minutes. And she snores. She is a snorer. She snores worse than I do, I think. And she growls in her sleep. She has weird dreams. I'm sure they're about walking at this point. Yes, honey, I'm giving out cards. Everyone I see gets one. Everyone that talks to me. What do you mean, nope? I don't really know what else to say. It wasn't a very eventful day. I love everyone. Thank you for watching. I haven't seen anything historical to talk about or anything like that. I was in a t-shirt all day long until the sun started going down. Anywhere near Newport? I don't think I am right now, no. Hoping you don't get sick. I'm feeling really healthy. I feel really good. My pinky toe even stopped hurting, which is awesome. I got up to 12 miles today, I believe is what it was. It might be a little more, closer to 13. I'll check that and post it. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you, all of you. Please share with everybody that you can. Share, comment, text me, message me, ask me questions, help me find my next spot to sleep, and donate. That would be awesome. Remember, I don't keep the donations. All the donations left over go on to N22 whenever I'm done with my walk. Thanks. Deuces.